Is it common here in the Philippines for women to have other guy friends while dating someone seriously?
Friends? Just friends? Or something like
I don't
something
know.
more than friends?
I don't know. Like,
Here?
what's up, guys? It's your boy Marco Yolo, and I'm here with the lovely Aaliyah.
Hi guys.
And today I'll be asking her 21 questions about the dating culture here in the Philippines. So, Aaliyah,
Yeah.
why don't we start by you telling us a little bit about yourself, like where you're from and what you like to do for fun in your free time?
I'm Aliyah. I'm 22 and I'm from Cavite. What I like to do for fun is travel. So, yeah.
Okay, let's get started. When it comes to dating, what qualities do women here in the Philippines look for in a man?
I think here in general, people look for someone who's willing to provide and also who's like consistent with their efforts throughout. That's why.
Okay. Does it matter if a guy is shorter than you, or is there like a minimum or maximum height of a guy that you would date?
Personally, I like someone who's taller because I want to feel like a princess. I want to feel like a baby. That's why. Yeah,
So he has to be taller.
has to be taller.
Okay.
Taller than me because I'm tall.
Okay. And how tall are you exactly?
I'm 5'7".
Yeah, that's pretty,
Yeah.
pretty tall. Is age gap dating common here in the Philippines? Like
Yeah.
if a guy is 5, 10, or 20 years older?
Yeah, it's very common here because mostly Filipino women, they look for someone who's like at the right, like someone who's willing to get married with them here. But not all people are the same, so it depends.
But it is pretty common.
It's very common here. That's why, same in Thailand, I guess.
Okay. Does how much money a guy makes matter when deciding whether you want to date him long term?
No, for me, because if you can't connect with that person, it really like it doesn't matter how much he makes if you don't have a good connection to him. That's why. For me personally.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
You definitely want to make sure you can.
Yeah, you
Have
can
good
connect.
chemistry.
Yeah. So maybe he has a lot of money, but there's no chemistry, you know?
Yeah,
You can,
exactly.
it won't work.
What do you consider to be a good first date?
Something casual. Because I want to get to know the person first, you know? Maybe go to an ice cream walk, you know? Ice cream date, it's okay. Like, talk to the person first. And maybe on the second date, it would be like something good, something fun. But for the first date, you have to talk to the person first.
Sounds cool. So, is it common here in the Philippines to kiss on the first date?
Depends on who you're talking to. For me personally, no. But maybe others, yeah. That's why.
Okay.
Is it common in the other countries?
Well, like you said, I guess it do depend. Like some people, like
Yeah,
there's no problem for some people if
Yeah.
they're comfortable enough with the person.
yeah,
Some people want to take it more slow. So yeah,
Yeah.
it does depend. Like you said, does the third date rule exist here in the Philippines? Meaning, waiting until after the third date to have sex?
Here, in general, I think, yeah, it really depends on who you're talking. If you're talking to someone who's like very conservative, yeah, it applies. But if you're talking to someone who's not, then maybe on the first date they would do it, you know? Yeah.
Okay. So that is.
Are we talking about in general here in the Philippines?
Well, I was just wondering like if people even know about it, like if it's like a thing.
Because
Here.
here, dating here, it's mostly online. So when they first meet, they have like casual dates, and then the second date's casual dates first, and then maybe on the like after a week or so. Yeah.
Okay. So more like a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you asking if hookups are very common here?
Uh, not just hookups, but you know, like I asked that because sometimes, like, well, I could say in my country that actually is kind of. It used to be a thing. I think it kind of still
Here,
is.
it's starting to get more common here.
Yeah.
A lot of people use dating app, Tinder especially.
Do they have
Yeah.
Tinder here too?
I don't use Tinder, but I know a lot of people that do. So, yeah.
So after that certain amount of dates where you feel like you like a guy enough to have sex, does size matter when deciding whether you want to date him long term?
The size matter. Is it for general or just for me? I'm sorry.
I mean, what you think about it?
No, I don't think size matter. If it's if they're good at it, it wouldn't really matter. You know,
More
the
about
performance. Yeah, it's more about the performance.
Okay, I got you. So, would you consider dating someone that has kids?
If I connect with them, I would consider dating someone who have kids. Yeah.
Okay. Is it common here in the Philippines for women to have other guy friends while dating someone seriously?
Friends? Just friends? Or something like
I don't
something
know.
more than friends.
I don't know. Like
Here?
guy friends in general.
Mm, I think because here, if you're dating already, they set boundaries. There's a saying about that friend thing, so that's why I think it's not. Because if you say it's a friend, then people would just think something more. That's why they set boundaries if you're dating someone here. There's no guy friends at all. Just your boyfriend. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you speak English very well, but is it important to you if you're dating someone from another country?
And they don't speak.
Yeah, like is it important for you if they learn how to speak your language also?
Nope. I think yeah, it's better if you can communicate, but you can try to adjust for them. Try to learn for the language that they speaking for them. Yeah. But it would be very convenient if I could talk to someone like straight up conversations, you know. Because the language barrier is hard too, but it wouldn't really matter. So,
Okay.
yeah.
How is interracial dating viewed here in the Philippines?
Interracial view here.
Yeah, like
Dating?
someone from another cultural background or race. How is that viewed here by the general public?
I think it's not, they view it very badly. Because they think that you would like use the person that you're dating. You know? That's why. But it depends. It really depends on like how your financial status and your partner status. Because if you're like lower status and then you date someone from the other country, they would really assume that you're dating him for the money or you're dating her for the money. That's why.
Okay. But I mean, they won't kind of like judge. I mean, I guess that is kind of judgy you.
Yeah,
but-
they would. Everyone would judge. You know, everybody would judge you. Like even if you date someone with the same ethnicity as you are, it's very judgy here in the Philippines.
Interesting.
People are very gossipy.
Okay. Would you date the guy if he's black, white, Hispanic, Middle Eastern, Indian, etc.?
Yeah, I would. I mean, if you really like someone, it wouldn't really matter.
So could you tell me about some native customs or traditions that men looking to date women here in the Philippines should know about?
Customs here, you have to court the parents also.
Court the who?
The parents
You
of
have to court the parents too?
Yeah, you had to court them. Yeah, some in the province they would give like cows for the girl family.
Give what?
Give cows.
Cows.
Yeah, a whole cow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why. But here in the city, you had to like still court the parents. Not give cows, but like talk to them and maybe bring some food to them. You know,
So you have to meet the parents pretty quickly.
you had to meet. If you're serious, you had to meet the parents pretty quickly. Yeah.
Well, I guess that kind of leads me to my next question. Like, so how long is common here in the Philippines before you introduce someone that you're dating to your family?
Probably 1 month. Yeah. You have to get to know the person to like, because if you meet the parents, there's no turning back. That's why. That's why.
So make sure y'all got a good connection first.
Yeah. Make sure you go through up and downs first, you know? Yeah.
Makes sense. Does it matter if someone that you're dating follows a different religion than yours?
No, unless it requires to be like, it requires me to transcend to a different religion. But
So-
if it's okay, like INC, you know, Iglesia. INC,
No, what's that?
it's a religion here in the Philippines. And if you're not the same religion, you can't date. You have to date within the religion.
Oh,
Yeah.
so like, it's not really.
It's like you're Muslims. You can't date outside who's not Muslims. Yeah.
Is it INC?
INC. It's short term. It's Iglesia ni Cristo.
So like Christian?
It's like Christian, but they have different beliefs. Yeah.
Interesting. I have to
Yeah.
look more into that.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you date someone that does not believe in God?
Yeah. I would date someone who's not believe in God, because it's their beliefs. I can't force someone to believe in God if you can't believe. If you don't believe in anything, you know, can't force anything to the person. And it really doesn't matter because it's the relationship that matters. Yeah.
Okay. Would you continue dating someone that your family does not like?
Oh, that's a hard question. If my family like say that, probably I wouldn't. Because
You would or you wouldn't?
I wouldn't date someone. Because it's hard to like make things work if your family doesn't like the person. I will try my best to like tell him that he has good sides and then show them what I like about that person. But if they still don't like them, then I wouldn't force anything. So
Okay. How long after dating would you say is common for women here in the Philippines to start thinking about marriage?
maybe years, 2 years, 1 year. Yeah.
1 and 2 years?
Yeah.
Pretty common.
Yeah.
Would you say that women here in the Philippines are raised by traditional standards? Meaning knowing how to cook, take care of the home,
Yeah.
be supportive, nurturing, and respectful of the man that they choose to be with?
Yeah. Mostly. Yeah, but some choose independence. Some say they don't want a man. That's why. But mostly, like Filipino women, they provide for them. They take care of they're gonna be future husband.
You're going to be what?
I mean, your future husband, you gotta take care of everything. That's how we're raised as a woman. We have to provide to, like, cook, clean, and then take care of the family. Yeah.
Okay, so after you've been dating for a while and it seems like things are getting serious, like looking towards marriage, and the person is from another country, would you prefer moving to that person's country to live or staying here in the Philippines?
I would like to stay here in the Philippines because there's a lot of pretty places here. And I also like, I'm used to the Philippines, so maybe a bad thing to do. I want him to adapt for me, you know? Like, you move here. It's not bad because it's a pretty country, so.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Good answers.
Really?
Okay. Thank you, Leah, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure having you on the show.
Yeah.
That was 21 questions with Marco Yolo here in the Philippines. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.